Many thanks for joining in. At this time, it is the 22nd day of September 2020. It's time to take a look at some of the big stories as we have them across 5 national dailies this very morning, sharing with you some of the big stories from Nigeria that would make conversations all day long. This morning, let's start off with the Punch newspaper. Minimum wage. Labour list offending states and plans street protests and talks. Okay, that's in the Punch. Also with other stories, Obaseki leads victory parade, says lions, tigers tamed, now in zoo. Okay, that's an interesting story. CBN decries speculation as Naira plunges and exchanges for 465 Naira to $1. Government has no business running refineries, says Oshibajo. There's a story there as well. National HQ unaware of Ekiti APC disciplinary panel. Ojoju and others speak up on this now. National HQ unaware of Ekiti APC disciplinary panel. Ex-Governor Uduagan visits Okowa and plans return to PDP. And also PDP meets on Southwest crisis. Edo governor polls today. Petrol subsidy gobbled 8.94 trillion naira in 10 years, says PPRA. Petrol subsidy gobbled 8.94 trillion naira in 10 years, says PPPRA. 16-year-old boy caught with gun in Anambra school. We have arrested suspected terrorists and kidnappers in Oyo Park, says OPC. My husband was robbed in 2005. Kidnapped by Fulani men in 2019, assassinated in 2020. Widow of murdered Ekiti director speaks up. Boy with heart problem needs 4 million naira for surgery. Edo election. What will the Supreme Court say? CP orders post-mortem on lady allegedly killed by SARS in Abuja. Only Lagos, Kano, Ogun, FCT will be conducting COVID-19 tests, says PTF. I am not desperate for CAF presidency, says Pinnick. Insecurity under current service chiefs unbearable, says Borno elders. Minimum wage. Okay, I did take that on this already. Labor list offending states and plans street protests and talks. Angry youth protesters cop shoots Rivers musician dead. Yes, I did see a tweet about this yesterday. Rivers State Governor reacted with regards to this. Speaker was furious about the killing of a musician in Rivers as well. In other stories still appearing in the Punch newspaper for today, 16-year-old boy caught with a gun in Anambra. CP orders postmortem on lady allegedly killed by SARS in Abuja. Well, I think this rounds off quite a number of stories that one would easily go through when it comes to the Punch newspaper. Now, in Daily Trust, Katsina government denies issuing houses, market stalls to bandits. And then you'd also find Gusau Varsity Union backs VC. Kidnappers of 5 family members demand 500 million naira ransom. APC congratulates Obaseki. Opening the tab of national water resources. FG urges vigilance, says another lockdown possible. Atiku, wives under international banking surveillance. How new Emir of Zaza will emerge. Okay, looks like there are 5 people that they could pick a candidate from. And that's a very title. FRC insists agencies failing to remit 1.6 trillion naira. Dr. Lateef Adegbite, oral evidence of a family man. No to electricity tariff and fuel price increment. There's an article there as well. Other stories of interest. Nigeria's debt. How much do we owe? Then you have Nigeria to participate in agriculture transformation initiative. That's according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. Okay. Stories here again. Agency illegally took 5.8 trillion naira from federal government's account. That's according to a report. Nigeria urged to explore Africa's 7 trillion naira US 7 trillion US dollars GDP projection. All right. Well, I think these are pretty much stories one could easily pick up on when it comes to Daily Trust. Let's move on now and take on the Nation newspaper now. Primary secondary schools resume amid COVID-19 concerns. The force done of a new wage. Governors, Obasanjo, senators, monarch mourn the emir of Zazzau. And then federal government worried over lack of COVID-19 data in 9 states. 774,000 jobs recruitment. States gets extension. My Wish for Oluremi by Tinubu. There's a story about Bola Tinubu writing about his wife there. Buhari hails UN for global peace and security at 75. Sanwo-Olu, technology digitalization to drive Lagos. Excitement as Nigeria makes ICT competition finals. On the story, still appearing in the Nation for today, you find LCCI urges speedy gazette of the KAMA 2020. Of interest as well this morning is Chemical Union 6 reversal of CBN's forex policy. Buhari urges sustained investment in Kaduna. NCC to review voice termination rate. Federal government monthly oil sales revenue dips by 75%. PTAD defers removal of 23,089 pensioners from government payroll. Petrol scarcity looms as NATO begins warning strike. All right, these are some of the stories I can take on the Nation now. Now, the Vanguard comes along. Obaseki supporters party on Benin streets. Previous administration spent 8.9 trillion naira on subsidy in 10 years, says PPRA. Buhari Buni Ganduje meet in Aso Rock. 2 lynched for armed robbery in Calabar. NCDC, NIMR partners to conduct COVID-19 antibody tests in 4 states. Offer robbery and the aftermath. Trump told Oracle Walmart he wants US paid in TikTok deal. NIMASA, Bureau of Public Service, partner to transform maritime sector. UK appoints Nigeria's Damilola Ogunbuyi as co-chair of UK COP26 Energy Transition Council. Mali Colonel hauled from retirement to lead transition government. Bayelsa begins 2021 budget process, pledges citizens' participation. Arewa youths claim bandits kill 11,000 in Zamfara. While federal government is commercializing NFC, says Lai Mohammed. USAID, KDSG signed 3-year MOU to drive economic development in Kaduna. Deduct at source, pay MDA's electricity bills directly to Discos, KPMG to federal government. Group urges Nigerians to accept diversity as human attribute. Let's go to The Guardian now, which will be the last paper for review. APC leaders meet Buhari as Obasanjo orders hail Edo poll. Governor condemns push for resource control. That's some story there. Why Nigeria's tech stock can hit $1 trillion mark in 30 years. And of course, you also would find another story. NASA plans to return to moon to cost 28 billion US dollars. NASA. Crash chopper pilot had no valid license, says AIB. Oh dear, that's some sad story then. Local government broadcast peace as residents seek evacuation of gas operators in Oshodi. Ministry cautions states and schools reopening. Nigeria can't afford another wave of COVID-19, PTF warns. Buhari Akufo-Addo meets to resolve diplomatic row. Lagos explosion force, BBC Africa Eye insists. Yes, there's a documentary about that. I did read about it. I think Fisayo worked on it. Fisayo Shoyebo worked on it alongside with some of BBC counterparts just yesterday. It was released yesterday. Why Nigeria's tech stocks? Okay, I did take this already. Democracy wins as Joe People speaks with one vote. And you find Djokovic wins record 36 Masters, 1,000 title at Italian Open. All right, well, these are some of the stories as one would find today. Let's now turn our attention to you as we start to take your calls. Do remember, as you call in, it's important that you're responsible in your comments because your comments make a part of our broadcast every single day. So we ask of you to please be responsible in your calls. Numbers remain 0946000951. You can also call in on 080-3123-0293. And yes, 080-959-74869 would also do fine to take your calls on. If you're writing in on WhatsApp, writing on 080-999-30137. Do remember, no hate speech, no abuses, no lies, no fake news allowed during this broadcast, okay? So stay within the ambits of the headlines we share with you, and I'm sure we'll have a good conversation for 60 seconds. As soon as we connect with you, don't forget to turn down the volume of your radio set, okay? Let's go now. Good morning to you. We're glad. Good morning. How are you today, sir?
Good luck.
All right, talk to me.
Yes. Ganduje bullying me to the Muhammad Buhari in Aso Rock. It will not be operated with the election because Ganduje went to Edo, and the people he went to Edo, he told Wike that he going to time him. But what we saw in Edo people both with one mind, and all the people that came.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good luck. All right. Thank you. Good luck. Thanks for sharing that with us. Good morning to you. We're glad you connected. Very well. And you? Swati is fine. I believe she is. All right. Welcome. I'm with you.
Celebrating. You see, there is a say that the charity begin at home. You know, say there is a time at Lamed, say that the all progressive people get a shaman under Kushomode. He was the national shaman, and he was the one brought Obaseki a cafe against is a Yamu 2015. Last, he had problem with Obaseki. He's now backing is a Yamu cafe against Obaseki. That is what makes Benin people decide. Let me clear it to people that they are mocking people. That's what makes Benin people decide that Oshomole cannot be decided for them. To make them to
Okay. All right. Okay, let's leave it at that. There are other friends of ours waiting. Thank you so much. Okay, let me take this call because after the news, I'll still like to take some more calls. Okay. Yes, welcome, sir. All right then.
in Benin, in every city of Nigeria. Every city of Nigeria. We want to be people to enjoy electoral integrity.
Even me, I dragged up here where I just said you are not the studio, and I walked up.
To continue to conduct free and fair elections so that it will rub on our image internationally.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. We have to take more calls after we're done with 7 o'clock news. We'll take more of your calls, your thoughts about some of these stories as we have them in Nigeria. Stay with us right here. This is Morning Crossfire with Swatted Femi D.
Online, on air. What are you saying? Can't you see the state of the nation? All the time. All the time. Stay connected with the latest information on 95.